What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here, along with Savannah. She's out of the room right now, and she'll be back. So we were discussing the alien ambassador to Nato in the earlier broadcast. Here, along with Savannah. She's out of the room right now, and she'll be back. So, and that was my broadcast being played. I have to pause that. Now I'm doing a hangout, so if you guys want to join, I'll post a link in the comment section on YouTube. Boom. There you go. If you see the comments on the side of the video, it's live. If you see the comments underneath the video, it's not live. So just so you know. I know that actually helps out a lot of people because a lot of people still get confused by that. So that way you don't waste your time looking for a link because it's not going to be there. But so all you guys who are live, better get your asses on here. Here's the link. There we go. What up, Smooth? Can you hear me, buddy? Smooth.
Hey, hold on. I'm having some sound problems.
He's having some sound issues. Obviously, his headphones are not plugged in because I could hear myself. So his speaker's taking over, not his headphones.
I can't hear.
So maybe you want to switch that over to your headphones. And anyone else who wants to join, you guys better get back on here. Expect stupid, Sean. What up, Susie? How you doing, baby? Doing good. There's the link. So we're talking about this while we're waiting on Smooth join in the conversation. Mr. Me saying the regulars get sound issues sometimes, right? Exactly. That always happens. Not a big deal. What up? Are you naked? What up, Enigma? Got blank screen on cons. There he is. Cyrus still working on his shit. There's cons. What up, homie? Rock and roll, brother.
Motherfucker.
Very good. What's going on? So we're discussing NATO and these alien ambassadors. This new congresswoman who is was abducted by aliens, saying God is energy. She's saying that the Coral Castle is a ancient pyramid. Okay. So Cons, you know what the Coral Castle is, right?
Yeah, I know that.
So what on earth gives her the fucking idea that it is an ancient pyramid?
That's
I mean, it's blatantly known. I mean, that is like so obviously wrong. You know, it's like calling the sun green. It's blatantly wrong. We know who built Coral Castle. We know what was there before it was built.
It's just like if I was going around and I'm like, I want to have the most amazing garden ever, and I'm building this. And then somebody's coming along and says, okay, this is not a pyramid built by the ancient Egyptians. What?
Exactly, dude. You know, it's like building a deck and someone comes, oh, dude, under this was Atlantis. Like, no, it wasn't. This is just where I built my deck. Don't tell me that there was something. There's no pyramid for nothing. And he built this place, and she's like, oh, yeah, so this... She doesn't understand how it was built, or it was mysterious, mystery how it was built. But I have videotape of it being built, of the equipment that he was using to fucking do it. You know?
Yeah, you're not the only one. You're not the only one having video of that because it's like everywhere. It's
right,
easily accessible. So
it's but you know, what up, Q? You sexy motherfucker. How you doing, buddy?
Oh my God, no. No, no, it's Q. No, no,
Cal, you demod cons. I feel like booting somebody.
no.
Demod. He's
Why?
like, demod him, dude. Get rid of his ass.
Why me? Why me?
Where?
No. Why do I have to suffer so much?
Dude, someone fucking.
Hey Q. Hey Q.
Someone hit up Alex, dude.
I invited him.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, send him a. Someone send him a link, dude.
Yeah, I wanted. I asked him if he wanted to join. He said no. So
Ah,
no.
fucker. Someone else send him another link. I can't fucking. I want to try.
I sent him a link, but don't expect him to join.
Oh, is he busy?
I'm not sure. I'm not into his life that much. No.
Not even in California at the moment, so I'll let
Yeah. Probably. You know, like I'm always trying to get him on fucking Hangouts. It's a pain in the butt, but it's cool when you do get him. UFO man says when the Eiffel Tower is an ancient spacecraft. I call bullshit on that story. She sounds like a Fruit Loop, right? Is that your kid? I hear proof. It is now. Enigma, how's life? Very good. Bronco saying woo. Mr. Me saying what's that on your chair? Q. It looks like a sticker. Smell you later. He's got his little Q logo. Smooth, can you hear us yet?
Yeah, I got it working.
Okay, so now this chick claims there's a underground subterranean fucking place in Malta with 30,000 skulls that are different from humans, and she's obviously talking about the fucking hypogeum and taking the fact that they have elongated skulls and trying to make it like they're fucking aliens or something. Now, based off that, how would you vote for this bitch? I'm just saying, not based on the fact that she fucking that she claimed to go on the spacecraft, but the fact that she's trying to take something that already exists and clearly make something that it's not. Based on that, how would you vote for her? I fucking wouldn't. I'd be no, you're fucking crazy. Despite the fact that you said you went on a fucking spaceship. And I don't want to call people who say that shit crazy right off the back. I want to give them the opportunity to make me believe. But how are you supposed to believe her when she does stuff like that? And then make claims like Coral Castle. Now, Cyrus, is there a fucking ancient pyramid under Coral Castle? Do you know the mystery of Coral Castle? That this bitch is saying that there's an ancient pyramid under it?
I don't think so. I remember watching. Well, wait a minute. Coral Castle's in Florida, right?
Right. A dude, Edley Skelton, built it.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's like even an episode of that old Leonard Nimoy show, In Search of, all about Coral Castle, and they show how he built it. Didn't he build it because he had a crush on some girl in high school, and she rejected him, and like for the rest of his life, he only wanted her, so he built Coral Castle to impress her.
And she never came back.
She never came back.
Never came. Fucking, the story was a fucking tragic, fucking Hamlet, fucking ending.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a tough time burying a pyramid in Florida because the hole will just fill up with water.
Right, dude. You know, and then that's the thing. And he was going and getting limestone from the fucking coast and shit. So he was close to fucking water. I'm just saying, dude. I doubt there was ever a pyramid there. Who the fuck ever built a pyramid in America? I don't fucking know. And how it got hidden up, and how this bitch had seen that fucking the scientific community doesn't know.
There are some like pyramid mounds. Oh, it's near St. Louis. I can't remember the name of it right now.
Talking about like burial mounds.
No, it was part of a city. Oh, Oh, what am I thinking of?
What are you thinking of?
I'll look it up. It's across the river from St. Louis.
Anyway, for there to be a pyramid in Florida that this was built on top of is fucking retarded. You know, the thing is like
I'm thinking of Cahokia.
What is it?
It's called Cahokia.
Can you screen share it?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Can you post a link to the Hangout one more?
Yeah, hold on.
Post the link. Yeah.
Post the link.
If you
for the there you go. Thank you.
Let me just put it in Google. Yeah.
Thanks, Q. Thanks, Q. He's like the secret mod.
There we go.
That's a picture. That's a picture of what it looks like now. But this is like City Hall. This is like the central part. There was a whole city here.
It looks like a big miniature golf course to me, dude.
Well, yeah, because they mowed the grass.
I mean, it does. It looks like that's a good little putting field. That's kind of cool. Those fucking burial mounds, though, dude.
But I don't think that one's a burial mound. It's like it was a town.
Go back to it. Oh, what's up, Catalina Mounds? What's that? You got any information on it?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Here's what it looked like. Yeah. So that's what it looked like in before the Europeans arrived.
What up, Corey? Now, see, that's kind of cool. Now, yeah, I guess you could kind of call that pyramid.
Yeah, pyramidal
zero, kind of.
But it's built out of dirt. It's not. It's not built out of stone.
And it's earthen, you know,
right.
And that's a huge difference. Yeah, I think made out of stone for me to consider it to classify it as an actual pyramid, you know. Right. I don't think the Bosnian pyramids are real pyramids.
That's just a hill.
You know?
No. I don't think the Bosnian pyramids are real either.
I think they're just fucking pyramidal-shaped hills. However, I do believe, like, the Egyptian pyramid was built on top of a fucking mound, only because there are pyramidal-shaped mounds everywhere in fucking Egypt. And it would make sense, you know, like the construction methods would make a lot more sense then, than to try to do it to make 2.5 million square, blocks. Instead of moving 2.5 million blocks, you're fucking, you're moving fucking half that, if you're building it on top of a pre-existing mound. And if you're recycling the material that's being excavated from inside the mound, that works even better, But as for the Bosnian pyramids, nothing about it looks like a fucking, seems like a fucking, it all seems, have they dug down and found anything that looks like an actual man-made pyramid other than just fucking natural layered fucking bedrock?
No, they're claiming. That,
I don't.
They're claiming, why they think claiming, and nothing substantial ever coming out of it.
No, I don't. I agree. And don't get me wrong. I was like excited to hear it, because I believe in the possibility of it. Obviously, there's still pyramids that get discovered in Mexico to this day. That are fucking hidden undergrowth and shit that are real fucking huge pyramids that are just hidden by earth. So it was definitely possible. But when you take a look at it and you see the size of, it's a fucking mountain. It's gigantic, dude.
Yeah, it's just Just
like, it's like fucking
huge hill or mountain, if you want to call it like that. So,
right.
And they're telling, okay, that's a pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
We say so. Everyone, the tourist attraction. Yeah.
That's what they want. That's the big draw in Egypt is the pyramids. People want to see it. People, when they go to Chichen Itza in Mexico, they go there to see the fucking pyramid. What? Nietzsche, the town is fucking exciting.
The pyramid in Bosnia, it's even older. It's like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's 30
age.
Or
yeah,
fucking
it's even older. It's
they're like, yeah, it's bigger. It's
go there.
Again, You know.
Bye now. Bye
Know.
now. So amazing. And like we're talking about this for like, I don't know, 20 years now, about this Bosnian pyramid. Why are we still talking about it? It's
I don't know. But it's still out there, dude. Yeah, like that. I've seen a couple things on it, and I was never really interested after that. After what I seen, as soon as and funny thing is, the first thing I seen on it was a thing with Robert Schoch when he was like, "This is bullshit, dude." And even Robert Schoch was calling it out, like, "This is like, this guy's an idiot," Um, and I give Robert Schoch a lot more credibility than that one guy, the discoverer of the fucking Bosnian pyramid. I don't even think he was an archaeologist. I don't know what he was at the time, just a professor or something. But, yeah, I'm looking at this thing from Robert Bigelow. Who's and he says he spoke about his beliefs and motivations with Logan, who asked whether he believed that aliens have ever visited Earth. There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence, he said. And I spent millions and millions and millions. I probably spent more as an individual than anybody else in the United States has ever spent on this subject. By his own admission, it was millions that may not have been needed to make contact with beings from another planet. You don't have to go anywhere, he said. It's just like right under people's noses. Oh my gosh, wow. Whether people believe his claims doesn't really matter. He used his own money, some $290 million, he told 60 Minutes, to form a company with a stylized alien logo to send things into space. Okay, so he's talking about how he built his fucking expandable modules or whatever, space modules, but he's saying it with a stylized alien logo. So, trying to claim like he's spending, 290 million on research for aliens, which is not true. I think he might just try to be selling shit right there. But last May, astronauts pumped up the Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, a $17.8 million inflatable space beach ball that Bigelow hopes will be the future of space exploration. I believe he's probably right. If it can survive the rigors of space, modules could serve as workspaces, labs, and living quarters that are much wider than the narrow tube of a space shuttle. Now, here saying Seth Shostak, a senior astronomer at the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, who's a fucking douche, told the Washington Post that Bigelow's inflatable module is a promising concept, even if people think his claims about alien contact are dubious. So he is saying that he has, or Bigelow is saying that he has had personal experience with UFOs, and that's why he spent so much money on it. And that's the thing. When it happens to you and you have a real experience, you would spend money like that on it. You spend time, money, just like I did. It becomes a fucking obsession. And a guy with that much money would do something like that if he experienced it, and it had, so, the money becomes irrelevant. It becomes irrelevant of your status in society, whether you're a fucking bum or a fucking billionaire. When you have that experience, it changes you, and you just do whatever you can, and you don't give a fuck what people say or what people do. You're like, I have to fucking do this. I have to explore this, and it becomes a fucking becomes an obsession.
Well, Kyle, can you help me? I'm a bum. What do I do now?
What's up?
I'm a bum. What do I do now?
Whatever your fucking heart desires. You go and you look for a UFO. You get what I'm saying? You go and study UFOs. You know, if you got more money, you can invest more money. And so all I'm saying is, you know, I was a bum, and what I did was study the subject. You know, and so you know, there's very little about the subject that I don't know, and and I'm proud of that. Just like you would be proud of you know, building a satellite to look for UFOs or something, or space modules where you could hunt for UFOs and live in outer space or whatever. I could see how you know, you would be proud of that, or how you would work towards something like that when you have that experience. It's all about the experience and how it pushes people. You know, some people, it'll fuck you up. You know, and does Bigelow go off the fucking deep end? Probably, you know, but being an eccentric billionaire, you're allowed to go off the deep end. You know, I mean, you basically do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you can go crazy and it don't fucking matter. Obviously, it doesn't affect his investors, and people up in his category all believe in extraterrestrial life. So you're talking about people like Bigelow or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Richard Branson and all these eccentric billionaires who all go, they all believe in aliens. They're all like, yeah, aliens exist, duh, you know? And they probably get a lot more information than we do just because they're fucking rich, just because of their status. They probably get a lot more information, dude.
But Elon Musk.
What's going on? Cons is losing his shit, everybody.
Yeah, because of Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like this completely overrated billionaire.
Cons cannot stand Elon Musk, dude. This dude drives. You want to get Cons mad? You bring up Elon Musk, all right?
He's fine, but you know, Hyperloop, what the fuck? Like, it's so much bullshit. He's talking.
Oh, you're still saying the fucking Hyperloop is bullshit because they're like, oh yes, because some dude could come and shoot it and blow it up. So what? Yeah, dude, people could commit terrorist acts. That has nothing to do with the fucking scientific ability of saying that can happen. It can absolutely happen. Watch. Dude landed a rocket.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey,
now he can do everything.
Hey, I'm just saying. He's got a new company. So what do you think about his new company, Neuralink?
Not much.
You know? No, think about this. If he's got that the boring company, all right, an entire company that fucking bores underground tunnels, and you don't think that the fucking Hyperloop is fucking gonna be built. I guarantee you that motherfucker will be built, dude.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude. Guaranteed, man.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway.
We'll see.
Okay, so Cons, would you vote for Bettina Rodriguez?
Who?
This alien chick. The chick who said she went on board with the aliens when she was a little girl. She was running for Congress in Florida. Would you vote for her?
I don't know her. Sorry, I'm from Europe. I have no idea what the.
Well, we've been discussing her and her beliefs that there's an ancient pyramid under Coral Castle, and her beliefs that fucking the skulls of Malta and the Hypergeum are somehow alien.
Okay, no,
and not just.
No. I would not vote for her. Okay, no.
You know, and the thing is, it's like based on okay. So when she said, "Oh yeah,"
yeah, but what the funny thing is, you would
I still vote for Elon Musk. But the fact that she made this ridiculous law.
And in the same notion, you would vote for Elon Musk. without blinking an eye, you would vote for Elon Musk. But you're not voting for some chick saying there's ancient pyramids under Florida, or I don't know, whatever.
Well, no, because that's the thing. Although I like Elon Musk is a Republican. So
easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I don't know. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know.
He's a Republican. He was on Donald Trump's fucking, you know, in his way. He politically, and the thing is, he's a real progressive fucking Republican, but he's still a Republican. He still thinks that he can buy and sell the government, which is what is fucked up, you know, which is kind of fucked up. I like his thoughts on stuff, you know, his plans on energy and everything. But
yeah, but did you also know that he's fucking crazy? Like, really? Did you get that? That he's really crazy?
Well,
that he's like lost his marbles like last 2 weeks ago. Like he's really going off the rails. I don't know.
Well, he broke up with
microdosing LSD down in Silicon Valley or something.
Shit.
He's like, did you get that?
Oh yeah. But
yeah.
Some
Okay.
people go crazy. What? So what?
Yep.
He's allowed to go fucking crazy.
Modern day Jesus. He's I don't know. He's 75% bullshit. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Kyle. Come on. Please.
Dude, he's just a dude.
No, he's not just a dude.
He's a rich dude who fucking who's got some good fucking ideas and no money to back it up.
And he's bullshitting like everyone, and everyone is giving him more money because he's bullshitting everybody. Please. He's just like a high class con.
So
I don't think he's bullshitting about SpaceX.
When he helped fucking create PayPal, was he bullshitting when he created Tesla, the top rated car in the world? Was he bullshitting when he created SpaceX? You know, the fucking only company that could fucking compete with fucking NASA, and one of the only companies that can actually get into outer space.
Wait for that. Wait for that. We have one marketing stunt. They're putting some kind of a Tesla out in space, and that's all they achieve. Okay, wait for what they can do commercially. Wait, not they can do everything. They can do everything because they're like, it's Elon Musk.
The fact that he still accomplished all of these things.
Yeah, that's great, but
that's all that matters. Is that he did that shit. So those 4 big things right there are enough to say, yeah, the guy he's fucking earned his fucking props, dude.
But on the other hand, he's talking about Hyperloop and there's like
cool, dude.
I don't know, 2-mile test track right now going on somewhere without any substance.
SpaceX got a reusable rocket. They're putting up a launch like every 3 weeks.
Right.
I mean, you know, that's better than NASA ever did with the space shuttle.
Yeah, that's what Russia does. Like
Russia does not have a reusable rocket. They do not have a booster that can land itself. Only the United States does.
No, not the United States. Please don't put nations into this.
You have to be a United States citizen to work for SpaceX.
No, but I'm serious. No, I'm serious. This is not a nation.
I feel you. I get where you're going. I get where you're going.
That's completely different.
I'm not trying to belittle anybody else.
He's the one who brought up Russia.
Yeah, but I mean,
did bring up Russia. So you'll say no nations. Why are you bringing up Russia? All right, we're talking about space companies. What's the Russian space agency?
NASA is national. SpaceX is not.
That's what I'm saying. It's an American company.
Yeah, but it's not American. That's not American. That's everybody.
But it is. It's an American company. Just like Microsoft.
I thought you know where I was getting it. That Walmart has more employees than, like, I don't know, Belgium has citizens.
Blue Origin is American.
Yep. Well, pretty much any of those companies, because of ITAR, you have to be a United States citizen to work for that company. I know you
Right.
have to be a United States citizen to work for SpaceX, or to at least work on the rocket.
I think everywhere, it's the same thing, for SpaceX. It's all around. It's like all American jobs, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does that with Tesla too, dude. Like he
I don't
groups
know.
all,
Well, there's no
like
there's
he's all
no.
this job too,
I don't think there's any requirement that you have to. There's no like legal requirement to be a United States citizen to work for Tesla because they make cars. So there's no, as far as I know, there's no ITAR regulation on cars.
Requirement for them to be fucking American citizens to work for SpaceX. I think that's just something that they do.
No, it's a legal requirement. It's the International Treaty on Arms Regulation, ITAR.
And it prevents another nationality for working for an American space agency.
Yes,
shit, dude, that's wow,
yes.
that's interesting.
You cannot build guided missiles in the United States unless you are a United States citizen. You cannot. It's illegal.
Makes sense.
And it's not just the United States. It's all of Europe and Russia and everybody else. They're all signatories to that treaty. I have to get trained on it every year.
Everything is all right, right? Everything is great.
Hey, Cyrus,
everything is great.
You and Hans, take over for me. I'm going to
take
a couple drags of a cigarette, so just keep the conversation going.
What's that, Hans?
I said
everything is great.
Keep listening for a minute, all right?
Well, yeah, everything is great, but look, I'm not going to knock Russia. I mean, Russia has that rocket they have. The R7 is fantastic.
I don't give a shit about Russia. I don't give a.
I'm not trying to. What I'm saying is, I'm not trying to insult them or knock them.
No,
and if you're going to say, Cyrus, we're going to send you up into space on a Soyuz, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll go. Soyuz is the safest spacecraft ever built. It's way safer than the space shuttle.
That's what I'm saying. I have no interest in like putting Russia on the gold tier or something.
I got you.
Just like they have done all the space traffic for the last 2 decades.
Yeah, because they're really good at it.
Yeah, and now there's like some kind of a upstart American businessman like, I'm doing this, and everybody is swooning like little virgin girls. Oh, it's
well.
Tesla.
I'll have to say when it comes to SpaceX, Elon Musk definitely whatever promises he made, he kept. I mean, he did everything that they said that they were going to do, and there was. I've been following SpaceX for like 15 years. And I remember when he first came out, like the people at the United Launch Alliance were like, you're dumbass. You're going to fail. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. They actually had Neil Armstrong and somebody else, Neil Armstrong, go to Congress and testify before Congress that this is ridiculous. You need to ban SpaceX from working at NASA. Kick them out. We don't want them there. It's a lie. It's a farce, and it's a ripoff. Neil Armstrong said that in testimony in Congress.
Yeah, but that's something that he was claiming to. He claimed that because he knew it was already possible, and he did it. That's good.
Well, yeah, he did do it.
He went to Congress.
No, that's great. That's
what.
But that's a different.
When he was trying to get contracts to go into outer space, and he had to go to Congress just to get approved. They had United Launch Alliance there trying to shut them down, saying there shouldn't be any competition in going outer space, that it should only be us, and we should be able to charge you whatever the fuck we want, because that's what we're doing. They were charging the most ridiculous prices, and we had to pay it because they were the only company that could launch in outer space. And that's why they were trying to prevent SpaceX from joining in. Now SpaceX joined in, and SpaceX is basically claiming that for United Launch Alliance, for them to launch something, for them, if it costed them $6 million, it would cost SpaceX around $250,000 to launch the same thing in outer space. There was such a tremendous difference in price. you know, because of reusing the fucking rocket and technology like that. He's like, you know, really all you're doing is paying if you're reusing the rocket, then all you're doing is paying for fuel to get to space. And then that's it. And that's where, you know, they're like basically, you know, before it's like building a fucking Cadillac and driving it one time and then crashing it. And every time you're going to a destination, like every time you're driving from LA to Vegas, you know, you just drive it from, you create the car in LA, you drive it to Vegas and crash it. And then you come, you know, come back and fucking drive to Vegas and crash it. And that's how you do it. And he's just going to turn around and fucking keep coming back. You're just paying for the fuel. And it's such a tremendous difference in price. That's why SpaceX is able to do it. And forever, they were prevented by Congress until you got a guy like Elon Musk who was willing, a Republican, who was willing to buy his way in and fucking pay off all the congressmen to vote with him. And United Launch Alliance just couldn't meet the fucking demand of what, you know, he was able to buy off more than they were. And he got his way. He bought his way into the fucking White House, you know? So getting his way for Congress was no problem, man. And then you know,
great.
Yeah, but I was saying that SpaceX is fucking important, and it's the future of space. You know, not companies like United Launch Alliance who are just monopolizing space travel, and you know, and shit like that. Let me get back to the comments real quick. What up, Zbrax?
Yeah, comments. What the fuck? Yeah, comments.
What up, Rob?
Where with their comments? No.
Yeah,
Oh
back at the comments.
Shut them down now. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Rob is saying electric cars are so quick they're scary. That's absolutely true. They're quick as fuck. The stuff from TTSA is indicating the Collins Elite exists. I don't know what that is. What's up, Jason? It's hanging very near to the ground, like in the pics. United Launch Alliance is the reason I can't vacation on the moon unless I win the lotto. Correct. You know, you can't go to, and that's what's saying, you know, SpaceX, you're able to go to, they're going to be launching moon vacations where they simply travel around the moon. So it's like a 7-day vacation or whatever, where they fucking launch, fly you around the moon. You don't land on anything. You just come right back, you know. But you all got fucking tablets and probably movies and all kinds of cool little experiments to bring with you. But Cyrus, how cool would that be?
Oh, I'll go in a minute.
Able to fucking cruise to the fucking moon and fucking bring all kinds of experiments with you. Say they let you bring like fucking 30 pounds with you or something, and you could bring all kinds of cool experiments for 7 days in 0 G's and be able to look out onto the fucking lunar exterior with your own eyes, like fucking up close. How fucking, because there's no atmosphere. How high are you above the moon? Just a couple miles, right?
No, more than that. But I mean, basically, they're replicating what Apollo 9 did. I forget how close Apollo 9 got. Maybe 100 miles or so.
Oh,
but you go around. Yeah, but you go around the quote unquote dark side. They go around the side you can't see from the Earth.
See, that's true. And so you'll get to see the dark side of the moon. You'll get to see the side that you never get to see. You could do all kinds of cool experiments up there, man. It'd be so fucking awesome. Cuban, what would you do if you got to go on a vacation around the fucking moon? How awesome would that be, dude?
Oh, I know exactly what I'd do.
What would you do?
I would want to go.
You want to go supersonic?
I would want to go
supersonic.
To the coordinates on this. Can't really see it very well. Yeah. I would want to go to that part of the moon.
What were the coordinates you were showing us?
I can't freaking see properly in this light. It's plot number 130 from 1111. I can't see the actual coordinates. I need to put my freaking glasses on. I can't see the coordinates, but I'd like to go there and see my piece of the moon. that I own my 1 square acre of land.
See, that would be cool, dude.
And I've got the mining rights.
You know, I mean,
And if NASA were there, I'd want the if they were digging up.
what you're cutting out, I couldn't hear you, buddy.
If NASA were on my 1 acre of land, I'd want whatever shit they were digging up.
Your shit keeps cutting out, Cuban. That sucks. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, I know this. I know. One, I would hope that you could smoke in space. I don't know how that's done in a like an all oxygen, zero gravity environment. How
I think you'd have to vape it. There's no way you're gonna be able to smoke.
No bullshit, because it would be an experiment that hasn't been done in outer space, and I would want to see the effects of this. I would document it. Okay, I would have a fucking hypothesis on what would happen. But I tell you, it would be fucking cool. What would happen if you smoked a cigarette in outer space? Cons, what would happen?
What do you mean in outer space?
If you're in a little, say you're in one of these little, you're in a little SpaceX fucking Dragon module, and you're floating around the fucking moon, and you bust a lighter and a cigarette, and you fucking light that cigarette up. Now, what happens when you start smoking? What happens to the smoke?
It's not going to go anywhere.
It blows out into a big bubble.
Yeah.
A big bubble.
In my opinion, it's following the airstreams that are going on. If you're smoking a cigarette in the vacuum, of course, it's not going to work. But
does it smoke? What happens to the smoke though? Does it just float around like it does in a regular bedroom? If you're just like, say I'm smoking in here and smoke just kind of floats around the room. Does it happen in outer space? What happens to the smoke? So
well,
who knows?
Being inside a station it's not outer space. So just smoking inside, I don't know, the International Space Station. I guess there's airflow, and the smoke will follow the airflow.
I know you can smoke on a submarine, so I assume you could smoke on the International Space Station without it fucking exploding.
Yeah.
I just wonder how it would be done. What you could do to smoke. You know, I'm just saying. There would be so many experiments I would try. For 7 days, I would just be doing experiment after experiment, dude. You know, up around the moon. I would think that would be fucking awesome.
A bit of this weed one day, a bit of that weed the next day.
What happens on acid when you're on the dark side of the moon? Hey, what up, Cooper? What up, Alex? We were just talking about you, buddy. What up, Jax? How you doing, brother? A sub is contained in airspace. So what happens when you fucking smoke in outer space, dude? I want to know. We need to figure this out. I want to see a video of it, an experiment of it. How fucking cool would that be? So you guys know what happens when you light a fire in space. Like if you light a match, the fire just turns round, you know? Hence the shape
of a little ball.
It turns into a little ball because of fucking gravity and the curvature.
Yeah, but
everything naturally rounds out, just like the Earth does. For all you fucking morons out there. So what now? Would that happen with smoke? And now you take a big fucking hit and you blow it out. Do you blow out a bubble of smoke?
No.
Round,
no.
And it comes down to a sphere of smoke. Is that what happens?
No, because the guys smoking in there, they have air. Yeah, in an atmosphere just like us. And so there will be air. Yeah, just like airflow around us. And I don't know what the airflows will be in the International Space Station, but there will be some kind of currents going on. And
yeah, because there would be airflow.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the smoke, like the smoke molecules, if they're light enough that they would bond together because of the 0 Gs, or would the effect of the air current actually have some kind of effect on it where the molecules would disband and disperse and fucking just fill up the cabin?
Well, I guess it would be like smoking at home.
It would be like smoking at home. I have no idea. You know, I'm just wondering. Cyrus, what would happen?
I'm with you. I think it would kind of spread out like a bubble. But
that's what I'm thinking. Like in theory, in concept, if I'm thinking about how other stuff reacts in space, why wouldn't smoke react the same? But I'm like, are the molecules heavy enough, or are they too light to be
there's no heavy.
You
know, it's a microgravity environment.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like how, you know, but the current of airflow going around the ISS, would that have an effect on the experiment? You know, are the molecules so light that the air current would blow them around to where they don't, or would they form little bubbles of smoke?
What?
I think it would be like a diffuse bubble, kind of like it would be like a spherical cloud.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know if there would be like a defined edge.
It would have to be like it would have to be if it's going to go into a circle, it would be a perfectly defined edge. It would have to be like a
it would be fuzzy,
like a bubble, right?
I don't think I think it would probably be spherical, but I don't think it would be like a bubble because you're not in a vacuum. You're in an atmosphere inside the space station.
So if you're blowing it out, and if
it's going to mix, the smoke particles are going to mix with the rest of the air at the edge of the smoke cloud. So it'll be diffuse. Okay. It'll kind of fade, but it won't like go up and then do all this stuff.
Okay, guys, I have one serious question. Question. Why do you think that if you blow gas into a gas, why do you think that being in zero gravity would make such a difference that there would be an extremely different reaction than when
only because in zero gravity there are so many different effects on normal everyday stuff that are so completely different up there that it's making me question what would in fact happen, you know, because it wouldn't be exactly the same as it would be down here because of the result of no gravity. So what would the effects be is what I'm just wondering. Because I doubt
it would definitely have an effect.
Don't you think it would? But I could see
because there's no.
I don't think it would. No.
No.
I don't.
Well, look, when you're sitting in a room holding a cigarette, the smoke goes up toward the ceiling.
Yeah, but that's not because of gravity.
Yes, it is. What if there's no up?
No, the smoke goes up because of gravity. Okay, come on. The smoke goes up because of gravity.
It doesn't go down.
But he's right. Smoke
because there's no up.
There's no up.
If you're in a microgravity environment, there's no up. It spreads out in all directions equally.
Correct. The smoke goes up because of the gaseous interactions between air, like oxygen, nitrogen.
Because it's lighter.
And the same interaction is going on at the International Space Station.
But Cons, in space, what way is up?
Exactly.
That's what they're trying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying.
Smoke is going to react different. But I do think
exactly what I am saying.
I do think that like some air filtration on board the craft and stuff like that will interfere with the experiment.
Yeah,
but if smoke will react differently, it's got to.
Yeah, it would have to. I don't know if it would be bubbles though. It would be spherical clouds. It would spread out in all directions. Instead of going up, it would just spread in 3 dimensions in every direction at the same rate. Now you're right. If the ventilation system is on in in the space station, that's going to move the air, and it's going to move with the air, and spread out. But if you could turn it off for 10 minutes.
Correct. And perform your experiment.
It'll just stay there. It won't go anywhere. There's nowhere for it to go.
That's what I'm thinking. I would like to see that fucking experiment. We should fucking tweet it to fucking NASA and to astronauts and be like, can you do this experiment for us and smoke a cigarette in space? I want to see what happens. One of you just suck a fucking stove, smoke a Newport, and fucking film it and send that shit to us, motherfuckers, dude. Tony is saying the smoke would turn into element 115.
Dear NASA, what happens to the smoke when you smoke
a Sean is going to Google it for us. Awesome. He's going to see what he can find on there. Here, I'll post the fucking link for anybody else who wants to come and join. Any new people who showed up. Come and say what's up. What up, Kelly? How you doing, baby? Anyway, so yeah, I would definitely like to see that fucking experiment, and I should be the first one to do it. I would be glad to perform this test. I can't believe it. You know why they never tested like that? Because the last thing they want to fuck around with in space is fire. So smoke is always a bad thing, And space,
fire in space is bad. And what happens with smoke is it gets into the particles are going to get into all the electronics and everything, and fuck that up.
Fucking burn everything out, dude.
You don't want your computer to glitch while you're in outer space. You can't go to Geek Squad.
Oh, right.
When your computer goes down.
What? How do we get 5 thumbs down? You fucking trolls! Kiss my ass.
The flat earthers are here. You're not allowed to talk about that.
Yeah, they start talking shit about flat Earth, dude. Oh, motherfucker.
You're not allowed to talk about that.
But I'm wondering if you like smoking, like this, on a flat Earth.
Yeah.
What would happen to the smoke?
I have no idea, dude.
Yeah, that's because you're not educated enough.
Exactly.
I'm not educated enough to watch more videos from cranks.
Go
ahead, Q.
On a flat Earth, shouldn't the smoke go down?
It should get the smoke.
It should go down because the flat Earth is moving upwards at 5 miles an hour, which creates gravity. So that should make the smoke go down.
Yeah, but the smoke is moving up with the flat Earth. It's moving up the same rate.
Right.
Yeah, and it's spinning, so that the smoke should go around spinning.
Hold on. Who said the
flat?
And because it's moving upwards, the air is moving upwards at the same rate. So there's no difference. But it's spinning, and then it should go like it should form a vortex, like a tornado.
Nobody told me the flat Earth was spinning. Now it all makes sense.
See, before when the flat Earth was perfectly still, it didn't make sense. But when you spin it and push it up, it's fucking. See, God is an Italian man who's Chef Boyardee's up there tossing pizzas, and
it's me, God.
What do you know? Flat Earth, they got great.
I found one of my favorite new conspiracy theories.
What? Oh God!
It's a good one. I saw this video on YouTube. I was trying to look up stuff about Mount St. Helens, right? About the Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980. Yeah. And I saw it's got this video. It's like the Mount St. Helens eruption was a lie. And
Oh,
he's
God.
got this video that the mountain itself was an ancient Indian goddess that the United States government blew up with directed energy weapons to keep Indians from building casinos.
No, no fucking.
And he's got like pictures of like see, you can see the face in the mountain, and they had to murder it.
Oh my God.
Only they didn't use nuclear bombs because that's a conspiracy too. They just made that up. Nuclear energy is a lie. It doesn't work. So they used HARP to blow it up. And there's no such thing as volcanoes. That's a conspiracy. I gotta see if I can find a video.
What is wrong with you people? Oh my God, you're so stupid. And you know, flat earthers are the people that believe in this shit, right? It's funny, they believe in any.
Oh, that guy is totally a flat earther.
Like fucking like what's his name? Fucking Eddie Bravo, fucking MMA guy. Jiu-jitsu dude. Well, fucking believe in any fucking conspiracy out there. He's like, dinosaurs don't exist. They never existed. It's like fucking just the stupidest fucking shit. The pyramids in Egypt are not real. Those are all Photoshop.
Australia doesn't exist.
I found it. I gotta share my screen. This is good.
Oh, I gotta see.
Here he is. All right, so like see, there's the volcano, right? There's Mount St. Helens in 1979 before it blew up, right? So he's like, yeah, look at this. Look what I figured out. It's a giant face.
Oh my God. Or Mount Skull Titan, not a volcano ever. He's like, oh my God, look at this giant fucking, oh my fuck.
Yeah, so he's saying like it's a giant. He's got this scene from what was that movie? The Terry Gilliam movie. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now, and I have it on DVD. Anyway, he's like, yeah, see, these are the bones.
Titan bone? What the fuck? Oh my God in heaven, this guy's an idiot, dude.
Oh yeah, he's trying to show like, yeah, it's not rocks, it's actually bones. I guess what's that supposed to be, a testicle?
Oh my
Bloated, petrified foot in a boot? What?
What the fuck?
That's so stupid.
Shit.
it's completely nuts.
Come out. No, please.
Oh my God, dude. What?
My brain cells are dying.
And this guy's got a 20-minute long video on this fucking retarded shit.
Yep.
Oh my God. How many views does it have?
Yeah, now it's well, they didn't want the Indians to have anything that was pretty, so the government blew it up. Oh, and then he's like, yeah, this truck was supposed to be burned up in the eruption, but look, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
What do you mean there's nothing wrong with it? It's totally fucked up.
It's so burnt the shit.
What the fuck is wrong with this idiot, dude?
Well, you could drive it away right now.
Oh my God. This guy fucking, what a fucking retard, dude.
It has 23,477 views.
Oh my God.
He has more subscribers than you. He has 15,000 subscribers.
Holy shit. What is this? UAP?
Yeah.
What a fucking retard. I can't believe there's 15,000 retards out there who believe in this shit. Oh my
God.
What a butt fucking retard, man.
I think he's serious. I don't think he's a troll.
Oh, man. Oh, he has to be a fucking troll, dude. Oh, fuck that, dude.
A flat moon.
Right? Oh, shit, man. Where's
It's
Alex?
bad
He's
history, bro.
on here? Jason saying, and the sad shit is these retards get a few hundred people for every live stream they do. I saw one with 2,500 idiots watching a flat Earth and flat Moon channel. My God. It's like arguing about Republicans and Democrats flat around. The question should be asked. What is Earth and Egypt? You guys should join us on Council of the Moon on September 9th, Easter. That's a little out there for us, Teresa, but thank you anyway, baby. Is anyone a fan of Guyver? The movie Guyver with the fucking Sean? Are you talking about where he's got that fucking ninja suit? The thing comes out the back of his neck and he gets that alien suit on. And he starts fucking kicking ass. Is that the Guyver you're talking about? Because if that's the Guyver you're talking about, that's awesome. Or if it's Mick Guyver, that's awesome as well. Is that the golfing? What up, Alex? What up, homie? Hell yeah, dude. Sean saying hell yeah, Kyle. Fucking, oh, dude, I love the Guyver. That shit fucking rock, dude. There's a Guyver and there's a Guyver 2. Anyone who gets a chance to see it, it's kind of old school, but it was bad as shit. I watched that shit when I was a kid. That movie was fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, fucking the fucking blades that would come out of his fucking elbows and shit, dude. And fucking fuck you up, man. You remember that shit, Sean? That shit was awesome. Alex, you remember that shit? Oh, dude. Is it Ergo? It's Dr. Hans Boysen, aka Scott Loring. Okay, so Guyver, bio boosted armor animation. The base story is ancient alien scientists. That's fucking cool, dude. Yeah, both the Guyvers are good. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Guyver has Luke Skywalker in it, or Guyver has Luke Skywalker in it. Yep. Alex, why don't you come join us, dude? Oh, and guess, dude, I got like every fucking new movie. Fucking Snooch got me fucking every new movie right now. Got me fucking Infinity War, fucking Jurassic World, fucking Fallen Kingdom, fucking The Shape of Water, fucking The Incredibles 2, like, dude, like everything, man. Like, dude, he got me to hook up on so many fucking new movies. It was crazy, man. Yeah, so I want to give Snooch because that was fucking awesome, dude. You got to fucking hook up on all those movies if you haven't seen them. Get the hook up. Anyway, Alex, what are you doing, dude? Can you come on here and join us, or what's up, man?
He's busy trying to sort out tonight's event or today's event.
Oh, okay. Do you have a link to get the Amazon Prime? I checked out the UFO Proof Warehouse, can't find it. Yeah, I'll have to I got a link up around here somewhere, dude. Yeah. Let's see real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, well, it's kind of a pain in the butt right now, but I can do it on the computer. But it's kind of a pain in the ass with everything going. Plus, I got to keep hosting the show, so we'll let that load up. But yeah, I'll try to get the link. Anyway, yeah, I think that it's fucking necessary for us to have a alien ambassador. I disagree with the comment of it should be a ufologist. Being a ufologist myself, that seems weird, but I understand that I have a fucking filter on because of my experience. And so I might try to put 2 and 2 together when they don't fucking go. You know, you got to have more of a fucking open mind for it. And then the pieces, when they fall together, they really fall together. They're not just being forced together, which I might do in a situation because of my personal experience with UFOs and my belief that they are extraterrestrial could force me into a decision that's or a path that is actually incorrect. And I think that should be avoided in when it comes to diplomacy with extraterrestrials. How do you feel about that, Cyrus?
Sorry, I get distracted. I was watching stuff from MacGyver.
That movie fucking rocks. I was discussing in this an alien ambassador and how I don't believe it should be a ufologist because of our filters. What kind of person do you think it should be?
No, I was saying it could be Neil deGrasse Tyson. Since we don't have Carl Sagan anymore. Carl Sagan would have been perfect.
For an extraterrestrial, for extraterrestrial diplomacy, sure. Carl Sagan would have been good. Because he believed in it. He was like a staunch denier of UFOs, though. But like a believer in alien life and shit, where he was like, oh, the concept is just like, duh, like it has to exist, But he was like, no, UFOs aren't real and shit. I'm like, man, you're an idiot, dude.
Well, I don't know. He said that UFOs aren't real so much as he said that there's just no evidence. There's no hard evidence, is what he always said.
He always had the argument of you can't get there from here, okay? That they're simply too far away. Which this was one of Carl Sagan's famous arguments, was one of.
Did he? I have to look that up. I don't remember if he said that.
Yeah, well,
I know he didn't say that in. He didn't say that in Cosmos. I remember that.
I think that's why he wrote Contact the way that he did, because of how far the distances are that you wouldn't have a spaceship just showing up, that it would more be a signal and shit like that, So that's why I think he believed with the SETI program and shit like that, which is fucking stupid. For anyone who doesn't know, SETI is the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, and what they're doing is looking for radio signals from another civilization. However, the further we look back and pick up these signals, the older the signal is. Hence, all we can do is ever say that extraterrestrials existed at one time in the universe. We wouldn't even know if they existed whatever we're hearing would be thousands or maybe millions of years old. So we wouldn't even know if aliens actually existed with us now, because their species could have in fact sent out the signals, died out completely, wiped out for 1 billion years, and we just now picked up the fucking signal. You see? So we could still be alone in the universe. All we could say is that any one time, one intelligent species could live in the universe. That's all we could say, So, fucking, you got to be careful when it comes to SETI and shit like that, and really, truly understand what their focus is. That's why I don't trust people like Seth Shostak, and that's why he talks shit about UFOs, which pisses me off. Because I used to, before I knew UFOs existed, I used to have a lot of respect for the guy. Then I found out they were true, and then I realized what a fucking douchebag he actually is, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Fucking idiot. Looks like Cuba got a link. Cuba, you got a link, buddy?
Yeah, that's really what people.
Oh, fucking thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. What the fuck happened to Cons? Where'd Cons go?
I guess he dropped out.
Oh, he dropped out? Oh, shit. Okay. By the way, everyone, the smoke seems to gravitate to the source almost like the fire creates a tiny gravitational pull. So the smoke fucking Cyrus, Q, the smoke would travel back towards the heat like little gravitational pull and create a ball around it. So you probably have a little ball of smoke around the end of your cigarette the whole time. Are you getting this, Smooth?
Yeah, I got you.
It would have a little gravitational pull because of the vacuum that it would create from it burning, would create a tiny little vacuum. So the heat would pull in the smoke around it and keep it around the fucking end of the cigarette. So it'd be like a perfect little, it would look like you were smoking the end of a lollipop.
Kind of, yeah.
And then the smoke you blow out, what happens to that smoke?
Spreads.
Spreads.
Well, in every direction.
In every direction, right?
Instead of going like, woo, it just goes.
Now, if you blew it out slow, you would blow a big bubble like a balloon.
Yeah,
so it would depend on
a fuzzy balloon.
The force of your airflow of how much pressure you're pushing out would affect what the smoke did, in fact. So if you were trying to do it like a little French inhale, where you just let the smoke roll out of your mouth, it would roll out in a little ball. And the more pressure, the more you and disrupt its form to where it would cloud out. That is right.
I think. You'd have to try it. It's a hypothesis.
Right?
It'd be interesting to see.
It would be. I'm making progress on my. Let me show you this real quick. The wing's pretty much done. Here, hold on.
Smoke rings would last longer, is Mr. Me saying.
Ah! Trying to hold.
What up, Mike? How you doing, buddy?
There we go. Of course, it's all lit up in here, so you can't really see it.
What is that?
This is the, I just finished building the wing. So that's the lights I just put in it.
Oh, that's fucking slick, dude.
There's that one, and then the other wing's over here. I gotta put some strobes on it.
The wings are similar, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they should be. It might not go well if they weren't symmetrical.
Like if they were boxes,
they
might fail. Oh, that's cool, dude.
I think you can see it. The sun is shining in here. Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway.
Cool, dude.
The other thing that pisses me off is I had I crashed one 3 weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago, and I had a high def camera on that. Smashed it to all the shit. And then I had my backup camera. I had two of those, and I had the other one on my plane, and I was flying around, and I had it attached to the nose of the plane with a rubber band, and so I have the high def camera, and then I have a little video camera that's for the FPV feed that I see through my goggles. So I'm using the FPV camera, and I'm like looking around, and I see the rubber band on the HD camera break, and it goes whoop, and falls off. And I was like flying over the woods. I was like, fuck!
Oh, fuck, that was.
I'll never find it. I went out there and looked for it. I didn't find it. I know exactly, like, I can pinpoint like the exact point with GPS where it came off, but then it fell off the plane. God damn it.
This one's fucking gone. You know what's funny is my Typhoon H, when I try to hook up the fucking 4K camera, which I have it on I had it in a waterproof container, that attaches like a GoPro and shit. And if I turn it on, it'll shut the connection down to my from my remote control. So I can't ever put the fucking camera on. Like the connection's up, the thing's ready to fly. I go and I put the camera on. It'll shut the connection off. And if I like, it's so fucked up, dude. Like it's like I cannot put a camera on there while it records for nothing, dude. It just won't fucking do it. It won't fly with it. It's got some kind of feature to shut that shit down. It's fucking
That's weird.
bullshit. Yeah, it's fucking stupid as fuck. I don't know how the fuck it works.
Someone had one of those Typhoon. I was at a fly-in in Georgia, and that was the last week of June. Somebody had one of those. There's a couple people there with Mavics. I had my Mavic there, and then there was somebody else. He had a Typhoon just like yours.
Oh hell yeah, dude! No, I'm gonna get a fucking I'm gonna get a Phantom 4, dude. You know.
Or get the Mavic 2.
Get the Mavic 2.
Yeah, they just announced the Mavic 2 yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
In fact, I'm like, well, I've never heard of the Mavic 2, dude. You know.
Yeah, it just came out. You can buy it right now.
What's the specs on it, dude?
It's got
how far does it go?
Like 5 miles.
With like fucking flawless transmission, dude? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's got the OcuSync, which they used on the Mavic, which is really freaking good. OcuSync is the shit. Now they got OcuSync 2.
What's OcuSync?
That's the communication system that DJI uses for the control and video. It's so freaking good.
Oh,
like I was flying in Maryland over here, and I would like fly down. I was on top of the hill, and I like fly down over the hill, so I can't actually see the drone anymore. And I still had video. I could still see everything the drone was doing. And like that doesn't work with analog video. You just get static at that point. It doesn't work because there's a hill in the way. But boy, it works with that OcuSync. I don't know how. It's like magic. I don't know how they do it.
No shit, dude. And how much is it?
It's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. It's I think there's 2 different Mavic 2s, and one comes with a zoom camera, and the other one comes. You know what a Hasselblad camera is? Hasselblad makes like the best cameras in the world, like the cameras that they took to the moon, that the astronauts used were Hasselblad cameras. So it's got the Mavic 2 Pro has a Hasselblad camera with a 1-inch wide CMOS sensor in it. It's freaking badass.
Shit, dude. That's fucking bad as fuck, dude. A fucking inch wide sensor. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, because you can see at night.
Oh man, see that's fucking awesome, dude.
I mean, it's not cheap, but it's like I think it's $1,400 for the $1,400 for the Mavic 2. I think that's probably cheaper than the Phantom 4.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I bet you can get the fucking Phantom 4 for. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen them for like $800 in some places. You know.
The Mavic will probably be the first Mavic will probably be nice and cheap now. Mavic, I have one. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. So how much do you think you could get a Mavic 1 for now, since the 2 came out?
It'll probably be cheaper. Let me see.
What do you think, dude? Like, if you even like a fucking used one, a refurbished one, how much do you think they'd be? I bet you could get them for super cheap, dude.
I've seen them go for like $800.
You know? Dude, that'd be fucking awesome, man.
Let me try Atlanta Hobby. That's where I got mine.
Do you believe in the Akashic Records? Not really. There's Cooper. What up, Cooper? I know he's busy. I'd like to get him on here. What up, John? Let's go back with everybody that's on watching live. Throw a thumbs up. That's coming from John. But I think he's put on other. I think it's popping up from a different video though. So that kind of sucks. Anyway, yeah. I'm thinking about getting, either a Mavic or a Phantom 4, one of those 2 drones. I'd really like to get. soon I'm going to be able to. As soon as I'm out fucking working with Smooch, just coming
Mavic
up.
is the Mavic, like the basic Mavic's going for 1,000 right now.
What up, Alex?
What's up, Alex?
What's up?
Hey, hey.
How can I see myself?
No, we can't see you, dude. Just your pic, man.
It's better like that, though, Alex.
Shut up, Q. Get your sexy ass on here. Check the camera feed on his phone or something. What, you only seen it for 1,000? I bet you if you go on eBay right now, you can find it for fucking cheaper than that, dude.
Oh, you can probably get it used cheaper than that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Not a brand new one. I'd get a fucking used one because it's already a older edition. You know, if they got a Maverick 2, and then that one's already outdated. You know, so
check this out. I found out in the app for the Mavic, you can stream directly to stream video directly to Facebook or YouTube.
What? That's
Mavic.
awesome.
Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been streaming to my Facebook page.
No shit, dude. See, that's fucking awesome, man.
And you can. It's just like the Google chat. Like if people come on there and they post comments, you can see the comments go by on your screen while you're flying.
Oh, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
What's up, Alex? You there yet? I see his icon, but I can't hear him. That sucks. I know, now you're making me want to smoke, dude. But Cubit, can you take over for a minute?
Yeah, by all means.
I just gotta take a couple drags, dude. Yeah.
So, Cyrus, how long till you got your plane finished? You've been
maybe 2-3 weeks. My buddy printed up a whole bunch of 3D printed parts that I'm going to use to not on the wings, but like there's a pod, the pod that kind of goes in the middle here. So I need to get those 3D printed parts to mount the flight controller and the speed controller and everything else. And I'll get all that in there. So maybe a week or two. And then I got to put there's a pan and tilt for the camera. That's going to go in there. I already built the pan and tilt. I got to put the servos on it and install it. And I have to get another HD camera because I freaking lost mine in the freaking woods. I'm going to say.
Well, we lost Alex there, but that's okay. I'm going to end the stream anyway so I can get something to eat and just go and smoke a cigarette and everything. But I want to thank everyone for joining us, for Cyrus and Cubit and Alex and Cons and everyone in the comment section. I love all you guys. Thanks for watching and tuning in. And I will have my regular videos coming up soon, so just be patient with me. But I want to thank everybody, and I love you guys. Alex, there you are. Yeah, and now we got you, and I got you on video too, man. I was just getting ready to sign off too, because like your thing shut down. I'm like, fuck, dude, we lost him, man. Hey, you look good, dude.
Thanks, man. How you been?
Good, buddy. How you been, man? Where you at?
I'm in Boston, by the harbor.
By the harbor, Boston?
No, yeah, I'm out in Boston, man. I'm hanging out with Jax and shit the last couple of days and shit, man. Doing some ghost hunting out here.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hell yeah, dude. Good.
Yeah, we went and checked out. You went and checked out that SK Pierce mansion. It's pretty well known, man. It's a old mansion, man. It's I think all the fucking shows have down there been up over there now. It's pretty interesting, man. It was a trip. It was a fucking trip.
Did you see any cool ghost activity?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we went through some shit, man. Honestly, yeah, we went through some shit. I mean, we heard some stuff. We got this SLS camera that picks up, like, if you stood in front of it, it picks you up like your figure, but then it does like a little skeletal figure inside of you, like a stick figure.
Yeah.
And you could use it. Some people damn near use it to hunt. You could go outside and you could pick up like animals, whatever's moving, living, I'll pick it up. And man, we picked up a bunch of shit over there, man. Not supposed. 2 kids that lived in that house died, really young. Like one was like 3 or 4, the other one was around that age. They were brother and sister, and like we were like, like adult size figures, and we picked up these two little figures that were really small, like kids, and they were next to each other, and they never left each other. Where one went, the other one would go. It was a trip, bro. It was like there were two like kids, and then we would pick up some other ones, and they were big. Those were the only two that we picked up that were like, man, kids. It was a fucking trip, man.
Oh, that's fucking cool, dude.
There was nobody there. You know what I mean? Jack stuck out his hand and said, "Touch my hand," and the stick figure reached out and touched his hand.
Fuck that, dude.
And
No,
then he asked the other one. Then he asked the other one, "Touch my hand," and the other one didn't. And then that one touched his hand. And their names were Rachel and Gordon, the kids that died from that house. And I said, "Is this Rachel and Gordon?" And I said, "If this is you guys, jump up and down." And the figure started jumping up and down.
Oh,
I mean, that shit was crazy, bro. We were standing there, me and this girl, man, and we were, we were just messing with that other camera. Jax was messing with that camera, and we heard a big ass like man right behind me, bro, and her go, like he was pissed off. I said, I didn't even tell her. I just said, "Did you hear that?" I didn't even tell her what it was. I was like, "Did you hear that?" And she said, "Was it?" And she said, "It was right behind us, huh?" And I said, "Yeah." It was in the room right behind, like one or 2 feet behind us. It almost sounded like they said it into our, like they were standing next to us, bro. It's a trip, man. There's supposed to be a lot of activity going on in that house. Somebody bought it in 2015 and completely remodeled the whole thing. I know he spent that dude has money because he spent a nice penny getting that place just renovated.
Yeah.
It was a crazy experience, man, out there, man. Really, it was fun.
Fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully you guys have some more fucking cool shit and come to share some more cool stories with us, dude. But I gotta get out of here, man, so we can make some food and shit, dude. And but thanks for coming in and joining us, man. And hopefully I'll be able to do it again and you'll be able to fucking come on and join us longer. And but I want to thank everybody for joining us, Alex, Cyrus, the Cuvid, and Cons, and everybody who came on here. I love you guys. And I will see you next time. And I will post a link one more time if you guys want to stay on and do an after show. Here's the link, you guys, right there. So anyone else who wants to go on and join or whatever, just copy the link and you guys can join on. But yeah, thanks everybody. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys next time. All right. UFO Proof out.